Yeah, welcome back to Mayberry Farm, everybody. The old 234 don't run on fumes, unfortunately. At $6.30 a gallon, it's kind of a crime, but that's all right. This thing burns about 2 gallons a day, and we can get a lot of work done in a day. So I guess still cheaper than a person, cheaper than feeding a horse. So I guess it's still a win-win. But I don't know if I got enough there to fill that or not. Looks like I did. Yeah, she's right there. And I didn't even spill any. Yeah, she's right there close. So. Anyway, it's all set to go. We're going to go get the umbrella and put the umbrella on, go get the 3-point platform and the tank to go in the front for water, and we're going to start transplanting. So originally I was going to transplant the peppers because they're tall and I don't want them to get any taller. But Carol says, you know, she says the zucchini is the money stuff. She said it's perfect height to be transplanted. So she talked me into it. So I'm going to plant the zucchini, golden zucchini, and then we'll move on to summer squash. That's not as good of a money maker, but it still sells. But anyway, yeah, so that's what we're up to today. Going to do a little bit of planting. Well, the 234 is ready. A little international. I got the water tank on the front to transplant with. We got our hole maker, which is pretty simple, as you can see. Just go along, thump it through the plastic. And we were going to do the zucchini this afternoon, but it's 85 and pretty bright sun. As you can see, it's pretty bright out there. It's hot, and zucchini takes it hard if you transplant it on a real hot day. So we've decided that tomorrow is only supposed to be a high of in the 60s, and we're going to transplant tomorrow morning. So right now I'm going to take the magneto off the John Deere B. I'm going to see if we can't figure out what's wrong with that. Well, this magneto on the B, the condenser is what failed on it. I just changed the condenser out. That's the wrong side. I got that one grounded. So that one is grounded. This one here will be the one to spark again. So anyway, it's a big blue spark if you're looking at it, you know, with your eyes. Condenser was bad. Looks all, you know, they always look fine when they go bad. But yeah, so this should fire it up now. I'll go on out. This is how I turn the light on here. Whenever I always mess with a coil, I do not like the idea of having no place for the spark to go. So I always ground one out. And I got a couple of these leads kicking around like that. And then just use the one you want, just to use plug. Anyway, yeah, so she's ready to go back on. Anyway, I'll bring you back here. We'll see if she'll run. Well, I got a quick little thing to show. I was cleaning up in here, and I had a bunch of belt dressing all soaked down here underneath the granite, you know, block. You can see there where it laid all under here. It sucked underneath the block. And it's this old black tar stuff. That's what I scraped up with a putty knife before I started washing with gasoline. But I wanted to show you the can. This can failed from temperature or thermal cycling, I'm pretty sure. Because it sat there for 6 or 8 months, wasn't leaking a drop. And then, I don't know if you can see that, but right there, there's a crack. Oh, it's broke right there. And that just broke on its own, just sitting there. And of course, unfortunately, you know, the level was just about maybe 1/8 of an inch above it. So it made a big mess. But something to be mindful of, you know, if you got flat cans like that are old, sitting in your shop, if they make a mess, they make a mess, but don't put them on books and stuff, because I would have lost some books if I'd have had those setting, you know, on some of my good books or something. Luckily, you know, a little gasoline, little time, cleaned it right up. But I just thought I'd show you that. It's kind of odd. I'm trying to pick up some tools down here. I'm not making much headway because they're just so much out of place, but anyway, that's what I'm doing. The John Deere B, fired up first time over, runs like a champ. So it was a condenser that was bad. Of course, you've seen that start, so I didn't go out and video it. But anyway, yeah, so I'm going to clean down here and just keep on going. Probably not much of a video tonight. We're going to start actually transplanting tomorrow. We were going to do it tonight, and Carol says, you know, she says it's hot. She says tomorrow it's supposed to be in the 60s. So I'm going to transplant tomorrow by myself. She's organizing out in the greenhouses because, of course, they get a disaster every day when people go through because they pick shit up and they walk 5 feet and they set it down and, well, you know the drill. Anyway, so, yeah. So, not much of a video, but it's something. We'll talk to you next time, and don't hesitate to hit the like button and subscribe, guys. Talk to you later.